Hi, I'm Tony Pierce, and I'll be your host today for Marquee Memories, the show where we sit down with your favorite artists and talk about their top concert experiences as fans. Today, we've got two Australians who started writing music together as teenagers. In 2014, they wrangled one of their brothers to form a trio, and it's paid off. They've got a brand new record called Lost in Heaven. Please welcome, from Australia, Christian and Mitty of Chase Atlantic.
Hello.
Hello.
G'day, mate.
How you
How
doing?
are you guys?
We're good. We're back at work, back in Los Angeles after a little tour in Japan.
So you guys have really toured the world then.
Yeah.
Is there a country or a part of the world where they just really get into it louder than everybody else?
The UK.
UK is pretty nuts. They love live music. The live music culture there is still very much alive, like it was like 30 years ago.
Yeah. And we play there not so often, so when we get there, they really put it on. And then there's places in America like Atlanta, Chicago, New York, even Los Angeles for us. I know that LA gets a bad rep, but
Everyone says LA's a really tough crowd, but
When you were in LA, you guys played the Palladium, right?
yes,
Yes.
we did.
And the fans were cool here, loud, or were they the typical LA people like, let's see what you got?
No, because we played LA a few times. They were amazing, actually. I lost my voice for those two shows.
it was the end of the tour.
Yeah, and I was dreading it. It was getting filmed as well for Veeps, and I couldn't sing a note to save my life. And so they actually kind of saved the show.
Yeah.
They were singing the whole time.
We'd done 2 months on the road or a month and a half, and then we had 2 days off in Los Angeles, so we were home.
Your body
So-
just goes, that's it.
That's it. So all the sicknesses that you get on tour that your body holds off, so that one cold that you got, it all comes at once. So in the future, we'll have to stay at hotels and not go home. Don't go back to bed.
Do you guys have unique vocal exercises?
Well, we kind of suck. We
Yeah.
should do better vocal we try and
100%.
do it, but it's only like when there's like 2 minutes till showtime. Then we'll just try and just fit in as many as we can. But,
It's more that we have good recovery systems of like teas and honeys and trying not to talk too much after a show.
But also like our voices over time with this, I would say subpar warm down system have become more resilient
Yeah.
to
You grow calluses, like your voice gets.
I'll lose my voice after a show, and then the next day it'll be just sleep it off, and then it'll be straight back.
Right on. So your first Marquee memory,
Young Thug, the Novo, Los Angeles, 2017. That was interesting. It was our first time ever at a rap concert. We didn't know what to expect. Mitchel and Christian surprised me for my birthday. And I don't think we were allowed to drink yet.
I think we were still 19.
Yeah, 'cause
20.
we were allowed to drink in Australia, but because it's 21 here. But we were sneaking in.
So we were
beers,
sneaking.
being sneaky.
We were running away from the security guards on
May
the
have
other
had
side.
a puff of the marijuana. You know what I mean?
And then,
Being cheeky.
We didn't know, but then 21 Savage was also opening as well.
Yeah.
So we got really two phenomenal performers for one.
There was one point in the show where he kind of left the stage, and for 10 minutes he was just gone. There weren't any technical issues. It's like he's just like the king, so he just like does what he wants. He just went and sat down. He's like, they're like, you need to go up play the show, and he's like, I'm taking 10
Give me a
minutes to
second.
rest.
It was kind of the first concert in Los Angeles we had bought tickets to go see.
and it's interesting because the Novo is pretty small.
Yeah,
As far
It
as-
felt
it
huge.
felt
It felt
huge to us.
massive.
The first time we came out here, we played at the Bardo, but we played in a smaller room. It's a schools night. We were opening up for a band, and then the band pulled out, so we became the headline acts.
Yeah, it was actually
Scott Weiland.
yeah, Scott Weiland and the Wildabouts.
And that was
From
our
Stone Temple Pilots?
Yep, that was our first Los Angeles
It
opportunity.
was super Hollywood. You know what I mean?
And we were 15, 16, being
Yeah.
introduced into this world of
Rock and
Los.
roll.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay, so that was your first hip hop show.
yeah.
What was how did hip hop show in LA differ for your previous concerts as fans?
In Australia, there's no hip hop.
Yeah, there's
That-
no hip hop shows in
I mean,
Australia.
there's
they
hip
don't go
hop
over that?
artists, but like that wasn't the stuff that we were into.
Not back then. It's definitely.
It was like 360.
But even artists like 1-4 have a really tough time playing in Australia because we have very strict, stupid laws with
If
venues
you have, like,
and any
yeah.
criminal record, and
You can't play a
they
show.
won't. But Australia
Interesting.
has targeted that band for sure, which is stupid because it's music, you know. It's
Right.
it's
It's
separate.
the same thing that happened with Future. Thug Life.
Yeah, Tyler the Creator was almost banned
What?
from Australia at one point as well.
Why? He's
Because of
so
his,
sweet.
His lyrics in
But he's so
bonkers.
sweet.
Yeah.
The lyrics, they can ban you from Australia.
Yeah,
Well-
they got a bunch of rules in Australia, man. Like the Australian police are scary. And they're
Yeah.
all huge. It's weird.
So, I mean, your lyrics aren't like G-rated either.
Yeah, but I didn't do any crimes in. I don't think.
Yeah, we're kind of viewed as in Australia almost as this American band, so
Really?
we kind of get away with it. We probably shouldn't.
Do you have to say something that instantly identifies
Well, you said
you?
at the start, we just "G'day, mates," and then sometimes it.
Well, yeah, no, we'll make saying we'll say it's so good to be playing back home,
Right.
and then they don't go what, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
It's not like a crowd response is like what,
Yeah.
but you will kind of gauge the faces and then like see people saying online that they didn't know that we were an Australian band.
So, of your 8 billion streams, by the way, bravo.
Thank you.
Thank
That's really great. Are they mostly outside of Australia? All
Yeah.
those listeners?
Absolutely. I'd say the biggest would probably be surprisingly Southeast Asia.
What are our top fives? Because I don't.
It's Philippines, Indonesia, places we haven't been. Singapore is up there, and then it would be UK and America.
So, is the plan to play the Philippines? And
It's hard to get visas, from what I've heard. As Australians, there's certain things, including no criminal record, so certain processes we have to go to get the right visas.
Jelly Roll recently had to ask his congressman to pardon his crimes because he's on the Post Malone big ass stadium tour.
Wow.
And they wanted to go worldwide, and they weren't going to be able to go to London
I didn't know. Yeah.
for those reasons that you're talking
Yeah,
about, visas. And so, thankfully, his politicians love his music.
That's crazy. I have like a semi-similar story. When I was a stupid young teenager, I almost got a criminal record. I actually had to contact the police officer that arrested me. And then this is when we had just started Chase Atlantic.
It was,
and I was like,
probably before our third trip to Los Angeles.
yeah, I was like, I've messed this whole thing up for everyone. And so he actually pardoned me. He was amazing. I wrote this lengthy email, like my life depended on it, because it did.
It did.
And he pardoned me.
That's very cool.
Because that would have been, I think it's a 10-year ban from Los Angeles.
goodness.
Yes.
Until it,
Wow.
It's
Yeah.
funny that you mentioned Jelly Roll. One of the first bands we went on tour with, their guitarist is now the guitarist for Jelly Roll. So we
right.
ran into them in Detroit.
That was the same night I met Shabuzi.
Shabuzi, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shabuzi was...
So I didn't
tour.
know what Shabuzi looked like. Well, it was just the first time I went out in the club, like to anything. Because normally after a show, I just like to hibernate. But Jordan wanted to go out, my girlfriend, and so we went out, and this massive guy like walks over and he starts giving me beers and like saying how much he likes the music, and I was assuming he was a fan that was at the show, and then he took me like VIP, and I was like, oh, this guy's being super nice, and then
Did they
it
play
got
his
pointed
song?
out. Yeah, they played his song. Just he was talking to me the whole time, and I was like, yeah, sure, man, yeah, this is good. Thanks for the beer. You know what I mean? Just trying to be polite, and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool.
I assume you've been to other rap shows after that.
Absolutely. Travis Scott, Lollapalooza, Chicago, 2018. One of our first big festival appearances. And it was the day that Travis Scott was releasing Astroworld.
Yes.
And then the first song of Stargazing starts. And I remember we looked at each other, and then once the chorus hit, it was an earthquake. It was...
We told our day-to-day at the time, you're like, watch this.
Yeah, we were like, watch this. And that was the second time we had seen him.
Yeah. We saw him at Complex Con when he was a lot smaller.
Yeah, probably in front of 2,000 people.
Yeah.
If that.
And straight after him was Skrillex, which is dope because we love Skrillex as well.
Yeah.
That was kind of like how we all kind of became...
Producers.
And friends.
And friends
yeah.
was because of Skrillex.
Yeah, bonded over music.
So a lot of people say you shouldn't live debut your new song in front of a festival audience.
Unless you're Travis Scott.
Yeah. If you're Travis Scott, you do what you want.
Because you know what I mean? We're just itching. We're just waiting for that next song. We don't care. I mean, obviously, if it was a bad song, there wasn't a reality where it would have been a bad song.
Yeah, it's Travis Scott.
We were just waiting for anything new.
So Would you guys live debut a new song in the same kind of way now?
I feel like we're in that same kind of category now.
We did at Bloodfest.
Yeah, we did.
We debuted a song, Face Down, from our new deluxe. And we had rehearsed this song and it sounded really good live. And we're like, we have to debut it at the festival.
Mm-hmm. And what was the reaction of the fans?
They loved it.
I thought it was the best reaction we had got.
Because normally, like, they don't know the words, so they're just standing there, but they were still jumping. And
it felt like for a moment they could just, because the other songs they're singing and knowing it, this was like, just enjoy this as a song. Mm-hmm. Just listen to it for the first time.
So this was Lollapalooza in Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
Are you a fan of going to festivals as fans and just hanging out?
We played the festival.
That's the thing. Yeah, we don't really go to festivals as fans. We go to festivals to play them and then experience the rest of it as fans.
Right. Yeah. So there's so many festivals we've gone to, and there's been a big artist, like in Pukkelbop, there was Kendrick Lamar. Yeah. So we play, hopefully we've got a time that doesn't clash, usually not with Kendrick Lamar.
Right.
And then we just go back to your green room, dap each other up after the show, and then just go around and try and watch as many artists as you can.
It's crazy now that it's changing, though, because we are getting higher and higher up on playing like those bigger slots.
Mm-hmm.
And so we're starting to enjoy the festivals prior to playing our sets.
Well, Bloodfest, you're a co-headliner.
Yeah.
And so can we talk about that real quick?
Totally.
Yeah. You guys were in the same van at Warped Tour with Youngblood.
We shared a bus with them.
And became friends.
Yep.
And you've watched his rise. Which
Absolutely.
His was meteoric.
His was a lot quicker than ours. We were kind of
gradual incline,
like going together, and then he just went.
Yeah.
And then we're kind of making our way back to him.
Like it took us a few more years. Like we had He had a sports car. We had a
we had a Volkswagen.
Yeah, we had a car that didn't go.
You're not singing with Aerosmith yet.
No.
But you will soon.
That's
one thing that's nuts as well, is that he's a real charmer as well. He's a people person. He's a little social butterfly.
Do you think that that's part of his success?
Absolutely. He's
I wouldn't say that he's successful because of it.
Part of it,
charm, but yeah, that absolutely.
He's also very talented.
Yeah,
right. He's a great performer, great singer, great writer.
Mm-hmm.
Could you see it in that tour bus that this is a guy that's not going to be in Warped forever?
We saw it straight away.
Mm-hmm. That's why we kind of did. We did it. Yeah.
When there was the talks about him coming on the bus, we already knew about him.
And he was just like up and coming. He was just like a rough scruff, like rough around the edges.
Yeah.
So at Bloodfest, how did those fans treat you guys? As there's no lead guitar. There's
live. There is.
Oh,
it's totally different live. So we started when we first were a band. We were like a alternative rock.
Yeah,
alternative
we were
pop.
figuring stuff out.
Mm-hmm. So we created a band. 5-piece on stage with a bass guitarist, a drummer, to the best bass guitarist and best drummer you could have. And then the live show, even though the music changed, the live show was still a rock show.
Yeah.
It was still separated to the music. So the music's quite clean
So you get the best of both worlds. Like if you want to experience the alternate version, you have to come to the show.
Can I ask you about one of your songs, Ricochet? From what I heard, this was the only song that you guys were able to write while you were in Lake Tahoe.
Yeah.
Which turned out to be kind of a disaster.
Yeah.
From what I heard.
Sucked.
But this song was kind of worth it, I think. Do you guys think that?
I mean, I'm glad we got a song out of it, like given the circumstances we were in.
It's a core memory forever, and it's a great talking point with the song, but it was kind of 3 weeks of hell,
It was bonding, I guess.
Yeah, it was bonding. It was a bit of separation, a bit of bonding.
Girls, I'm pretty sure could have been there filming the whole.
Yeah. I mean, we learnt so many things. We learnt what tree wells were.
Yeah.
To avoid them. Like, with 3 Australians,
Snow isn't our forte.
Why did you choose Lake Tahoe in the winter?
Because everyone says it's nice.
They said there was a lake. I didn't see the lake.
They said it was a lake. They said Lake Tahoe's a great place to go.
Boats,
skiing around.
But in the winter, you thought it was going to be.
We didn't know.
It is California, technically.
Again, Australian.
Okay.
Winter is not snowing.
Yeah.
You don't have a manager who's like, boys.
They're the ones that put us in there.
Honestly, it was a test.
Okay.
Well,
Test of survival.
We used to go to Yosemite a lot, and that's where we'd get a lot of inspiration. And so I think we wanted to do that, but we didn't want to do the 6-7 hour drive. So Tahoe, we were able to catch a flight to Reno, 2-hour drive.
It was super convenient, but then it wasn't convenient
Right.
at all.
Yeah, it ended up becoming a nightmare.
And it's also interesting that wasn't Lake Tahoe oh no, it was a different sessions where you lost all of your recordings.
That was when I went to Cairns.
That was back home.
You went back home.
We were having a great night, and back home is just very tropical, so it'll just rain randomly. It'll be sunny the whole day, not a cloud. Middle of the night starts raining.
Monsooning
2 inches,
as well.
Yeah, torrential rains. I left my laptop out by accident, and then I was devastated. But then we just, you know what I mean? You can't just suck the whole time.
Just move on.
Saw it as a way, sign from the universe. I mean, obviously it was a little bit like, that's a lot of work.
But Mitchell kind of looked at it as like it was blank canvas. You know, we're starting again, but it was a lot of work gone.
But you can't rewind.
No.
So here's my question about that. Now do you have the cloud? You still don't have the cloud?
I'm playing with fire, man.
I'm playing with fire, man.
So
flying too close to the sun.
I'm Icarus.
Christian, are you okay with this?
Yeah.
I mean, he can't force me to buy.
I mean, I've had the same laptop for 5 years, so
He's killing it. Yeah, he
I've got
doesn't
the
have
same
any.
one.
He doesn't have any problem.
But it sounds like your hard drive is due to die soon too.
Nah.
that's all right. Blank canvas. We'll
Blank
start again.
canvas.
We'll start again.
So there was no lesson.
I mean,
Don't leave it out in the rain.
don't leave it out. Bring it in.
not back up the
Double
stuff.
check.
Yeah.
But there's other ways that a computer
Yeah, no,
without the-
you'd think it's.
I can get it into the cloud. I just can't get it back onto
The cloud, and then once it's in the river, just broken, dude.
So is there an immediacy about having this? Is it you're trying to
We're just not
flirt with
cases.
disaster?
Yeah, I guess.
And that's the thrill?
No, it's not really a thrill. I'd see it more of just like just having ADHD and forgetting a lot of the time. Just constantly having a moving brain.
Yeah.
Where it's like, got to get that hard drive and back up my files, but also, and then the list continues.
Yeah.
Right. Let's talk about your third one.
The 1975 Reading and Leeds 2023.
What was it about that show that you love so much?
We've grown up listening to them. They've been
huge influence on us.
Yeah, we love and respect them as artists. Like catching the bus to school every day, like when I was in year 11.
Yeah.
Like
They painted the sonic picture of our high school years, and
Really?
yeah, and it was just cool because like you'd show someone and they'd like it as well. It was just this band that it's kind of cool that we get to be kind of in that position now where this band that it's cool. It's not just like a cool thing, but it's like everyone can kind of get into it.
It was fashion. It was hairstyles. Like
it was pushing like a lyrical agenda. Yeah, like
metaphor. They were the coolest guys. You know.
Was this the first time that you had seen them live?
No. So I saw them at Big Day Out in 2014 to about 500 people.
Yeah,
Wow,
I saw
that's
them
all.
in Brisbane
Yeah.
for like 500 people.
Yeah, and then I
as well,
think the same tour, Mitty saw them in Brisbane.
Big Day Out only has 500 people, or they were on a little stage?
Tame Impala was playing at the same time.
Oh. And you chose?
Yeah.
Because they meant that much to you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they were so inspirational.
Don't get me wrong, love Tame Impala as well, but they're an Australian group, you know. I had seen them before and saw them again after.
Yeah.
Their show is a proper trip. The moment at Reading and Leeds for us, because it was the start of this like little UK European tour run. We had played our show and we had all of our partners and our friends there, and all of us collectively like, you know, get as many beers in our pockets as we can and let's just run over and watch the 1975. And we had people on shoulders and it was a proper hangout. And
We were just there like we bought tickets.
yeah.
But because you had artist badges,
Yeah.
were
It
you
was
able
much easier to get into cooler places.
Oh, we don't watch from the side.
Yeah, we tell even friends and family don't watch from the side.
You'd rather them watch like everybody else.
Because it's all sounds all.
Yeah, and we want to experience it as the band who's
You
putting
don't
on the
watch
show.
side profile.
Yeah, they're putting on the show for people to watch this way.
Mhm.
So you want to see it. I mean, even
If you're standing behind the speakers, it's not going to sound good.
yeah.
we had the same touring crew as Fall Out Boy. They brought us to the side of the stage. to the point where we were kind of like on the stage watching Fall Out Boy. And those guys don't know us, so we're like, let's get the hell out of here. Like, I can imagine them looking back at, who the hell
Like,
are those guys? We were like on the stage.
Yeah.
It was so strange. So we're like, we're gonna just go watch them from the front. This is strange.
It's way cooler to just be in the crowd as well. I mean, fans do come up to you and ask a photo, and it's like, no, we gotta what? You gotta respect that.
But yeah, we're quite big as well. When we have friends and family come, we say, don't watch from the side. Watch from the front.
But because you have the artist badge, you can meet Matt Healy if you wanted to, I guess.
Yeah.
Did you try?
We've probably not back then. We met a few
Too
different
shy.
artists.
Really?
We don't want to be those people that come off as, you know what I mean? We want to be organic. Like
Like in the beer line backstage?
Yeah, I mean,
if it's the right time.
if it's the right time.
Yeah.
There is certain festivals where, like, I feel like Youngblood created such a good environment where everything was kind of in the center, and then the rooms were kind of sporadic around, so artists would come and meet in the middle before you play.
It's like a little artist hub.
But Reading and Leeds is very...
It's all over the place.
It's all over the place. You might be 4 stages away from your stage, and 75 might be on the other. So I didn't see them, but we did meet Central C.
Yeah. We had these Lamborghinis that said Chase Atlantic on them. And then the first thing he says, yo, bro, what's a Chase Atlantic? And I was like, oh.
It's our band.
Name of our band.
It's our band.
You're real fans of these artists.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You have the access to just kind of like mill about.
It's crazy.
But you don't.
One thing that I always say is that it's still nuts to me is that, like, we're bigger than a lot of our favorite artists now. And it still feels like we're not.
Yeah, I going back on what Mitty said, which is what I always think. It's like you got to be the right place and the right time, and if it's meant to be, it won't be forced. You'll be in the room with these guys at the right time. Probably not knocking on their trailer door,
Being like,
asking to meet them. It's probably we also know what we're like at that point of it. So you don't know if they've been touring for a year, and they go, the next guy that knocks on that door, I'm gonna hate forever.
Yeah.
You just don't know what.
An artist might feel that way backstage.
Absolutely.
I mean, yeah, you get tired.
If you're at the end of a tour cycle and you've got...
You don't care if it's the president.
Yeah.
You're just like, please.
So I'm picturing you guys now front of stage of some of these shows.
Yeah.
You might blend in, but with your hair, I don't think you're blending in.
Nah.
Do you get recognized a lot?
He gets away worse than me, for sure.
Yeah. So can you hide it? Can you tuck it in your hat?
I mean, I could try. It look kind of stupid. It's a blessing and a curse, though, because I lose my badge all the time, and they'll just let me in because of my hair sometimes.
They'll remember
Like
him
this
from
guy.
stage. Yeah.
I need to ask you real quick about Disconnected. Another song that I really, really love.
Thank you.
Mostly because, can I read it to you, or would you rather...
No,
Is it cool if I read you this? Plug went ghost. I'm out of potion. I've got nothing left. I feel sorry for the wall I smashed my head against. So I smashed my head again. So, like, intense. Do you have a writer or a rapper or somebody who's inspired you to write these kind of lyrics?
I don't know. I think it's just kind of absorbing everything that we're into, but at the same time still trying to be Chase Atlantic.
Yeah.
I think you have to kind of stand out, and the writing, it isn't rushed at all. It is a bit of a monotonous process because there's lyrics you could settle on where you feel like that's good enough, but is it strong enough? Am I settling with it just because I want to get on to the next phrase, or should I maybe try something that hits a little harder?
Yeah.
He's very much so a perfectionist when it comes to the lyrics, and I've noticed recently as well, he'll go back into earlier stuff where the fans have really picked up on the lyrics, and we've kind of known for the lyrics, and he wants them to be as impactful as they have been in the past, if not more impactful. And like you just said, you can just get to the next phrase to get the verse over with, and sometimes in artists, people aren't really thinking about the lyrics. It's the melodies, it's how you get there. But Mitchell is very, very clear and very pronounced in the way he wants to get his point across.
We want to be strong on all fronts.
Yeah.
Are you aware that you're loved on Book Talk? which is on TikTok when people talk about books
Don't.
and writers.
Nope.
That's how some people are
you're
getting
in a-
into you.
You're in a poem book in Poland.
What?
Yeah, he's in a Polish book.
I'm in a Polish.
It's like a Polish book of poetry, and it says it's the Consume Bridge. I've showed you this, surely.
No. It's
Book talk.
Book talk. Okay, so speaking of Europe, you guys are on a world tour. What's next for you in
Well-
this tour? Where are you going to go?
We're South America.
Have you been there before?
Yes, we've been to Brazil, so we're very excited to add Argentina and Chile this time.
And we've got favela this time. We didn't have favela last time.
Yeah.
We went to Brazil.
We went to Brazil, and then afterwards we came back and wrote the song Favela.
Yeah.
So
So hopefully they love it.
So if people want to get tickets in Argentina and Chile and Brazil, they should go to the Chase Atlantic website
Yes.
and pick them up.
yes,
Any final words for your fans?
Lost in Heaven, High as Hell. Stream it, buy it,
Get it on
love it,
iTunes.com.
live it.
Go to Spotify,
Yeah.
Pandora, all those.
Get the vinyls, get the CDs, get the tapes.
Go on Chase Atlantic, get the merch.
What's your favorite merch that you got out there?
I heard that we're getting Tamagotchi soon. So
Yeah, okay, that'll be
when we
the
get
coolest thing.
Tamagotchi.
Based on the Remind Me video?
Yeah.
They'll work?
Yeah,
It's a ton of
I think
fun.
that's
I mean,
kinda cool.
it might be bad software. But
No, we'll do some trial runs.
Right
But
on.
That would be the dopest thing, yeah.
Well, Christian and Mitty, thanks so much for being here.
Thank you
Thank
so
you
much
for
for
having
having
us,
us.
All right.